We are off the charts, brought to you by CH Insurance, personal, commercial plans for you. Make sure you visit the website and ask about group benefits at chinsurance.cc, a proud title sponsor of the ML Sports Platter and a recent sponsor of my interview with Buddy Boeheim. Make sure to catch that all over the place on the major platforms, including YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, Instagram, raw on that, and all the links as well. Audio on the Spotify and Apple side as well. We bring them in. Ratings are sure to go up. John Sereno, let's go off the charts. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back, man.
You know what, Mike? Thanks for having me. Yeah, it's been a while that you and I have done one of these.
Yep. Yeah. Like my shirt, like my polo shirt.
I like that. I like it. I like it.
I raided the CH closet. Joe said I could do so. He had one large for me, so away we go. Hey, we have a really huge topic today, I think, for a lot of people to kind of hear, right? This is a big one. You wanted to discuss, kind of how important it is providing information to carriers to get that accurate and proper coverage. So I'll give you the floor on that, because really the carriers, they're looking for more information, right? And the underwriting then becomes a little bit more difficult here, right? So let's hear from you on this.
Well, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, really, carriers are just asking a lot of questions. And even on existing business, when you go to renew a piece of existing business, it's almost like you're re-underwriting the account all over again. So, it's really important to, disclose a lot of, information to your agent, because look, you're not going to be able to hide it, right? They're going to run a DMV check. They're going to know if you had a speeding ticket. They're going to know if you had an accident. And it's better to say it up front and have the policy rated properly than waiting until I possibly move you to a new carrier, and then in 30 days, you're going to get a notice of cancellation. You're going to call me up. And you're going to say, John, what's going on? What? We just moved to this carrier. Why are you canceling me? Well, they found out that you had this speeding ticket or you had this accident, and we didn't disclose it. And now you're back to square one. It's frustrating, very frustrating. And what you don't want to do is burn carriers, right? Because they keep track. I've seen John Smith, 20 times, and you've never bound the coverage with me. So why am I gonna, I need to know this, and this. So there's just a lot of underwriting that goes into upfront underwriting that needs to go into when you're writing a new policy or renewing a policy.
And not only that, but if you, withhold that information, you go to the next one, then you go back again and you're at square one, like you say.
Yeah.
Let's say you try it again. It could be actually double the time to wait, right, than it was the first time. So you're almost kind of in a year cycle. I mean, months go fast. John, a quarter could go by before things are set easily in that world. Am I wrong here? Or
no, you're not wrong at all. And even beyond that, your premium could significantly increase.
Sure.
Or conversely, if we disclose the information, it could significantly decrease if it's good, positive information that we're providing. Right. So at the very least, you should be able to disclose and have a conversation with your agent as to maybe what happened. And then you have the agent spin it positively to your benefit, to the carrier, right? Instead of trying to hide it, and then it's going to come back and haunt you.
Off the charts here with John Sereno, CH Insurance, bringing it to you. They are in your corner. Ask about group benefits and more at chinsurance.cc. John, obviously you love golf. I love golf. Second major of the year, PGA Championship at Quail Hollow. I've seen, I think 3 PGA events I've seen in person there. It was the Wachovia, the Quail Hollow, and another who knows what bank name. They changed a bunch of times over 5 to 7 years, but it's an unreal track. The par fives are deep. The course is super deep, and they've gotten a lot of rain there, so it's actually playing at almost 8,000 yards. And we're recording this on Thursday around noon, so that early group of Xander Schauffele and Rory, and Scotty, they've actually been struggling. They're missing some reads on the putts. Rory's missing the fairway quite a bit. I mean, they'll probably be fine and turn it around. We know Rory's dominated on that course, but from the golf fan, golf super fan, psycho fan perspective for you for this PGA, obviously Jordan Spieth is a big storyline because he's going for the Grand Slam too. But are you looking for anything here from the golf fan seat?
Now, you know what I like to watch? The competition between the PGA players and the LIV players.
You're still on that.
I'm still on that.
Okay.
I'm still on that. I love it. I mean, I enjoy watching the LIV players. I think Koepka is going to be a sleeper this weekend.
Okay.
I think he's played well at Quail Hollow, and I think he's gonna do some damage. Bryson, he's gonna do some damage. So I just like seeing the competition between the two. I want to say leagues, but
yeah, it's leagues though technically. So you think that's still kind of going on then?
I think it is. Oh, I think it is. Absolutely, absolutely. It may not be, as prevalent or as talked about, but I truly believe it's definitely still happening. Just see some of those interviews that took place between Rory and DeChambeau, and it's just I love it. It's good competition. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think that the competition is good.
The one thing that I think is going to be interesting is what they're going to do with the PGA, because they wanted to move it to May. So they get April Masters, May PGA, June US Open, July Open Championship, Dunzo. And then you move from there. You stay out of the preseason. I mean, this is how much the NFL rates, right? They want to stay that far away from the NFL in August to not have the PGA during preseason football and training camps and all that, and just in general, their schedule to make it easier in front for golfers to be done with the major play. Then you go on from that. And then that would maximize, they think, the FedEx Cup and all the other stuff. But the PGA, they're running into stuff with May. We saw it at Oak Hill already just a couple of years ago in the upper Northeast. If you have a May like this, you're having problems up and down the East Coast, upper Northeast with possible rain. They're trying to rotate the venues as best they can, but next year I think is in Philadelphia. Well, here we go again. And the PGA, I think, sometimes gets a bad rap because they think it doesn't have the luster and the love like the other major tournaments. But John, it's as good, if not the best field than anything. When you look at all the ranked players in the top 30 and all that, the Wanamaker still has some strong footing as a trophy on the circuit. We know that the winner is going to make bundles of money.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the way they rotate the courses around and it's in May, it is kind of what it is. I don't know why people have such a problem with the PGA. I mean, they're talking about maybe even trying to put it at one course like the Masters. I don't think they should do that because I think that's another element of what makes the Masters special. But I don't have I mean, the PGA is a major. Why is there all this hate towards it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good. It's a good comment. I'm not sure. I mean, you're right. You have all the major players there. Every one of them. Yeah. I mean, every one of them. There's not one that I can name that's not playing in this tournament this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Or this week. And it's just. You're right. It's one of the. It's a major, and you should treat it like that. It should be. It should be separate, and I just feel that it should be looked like that. I mean that it is a major event, and you got all the top players, treat it like that.
Yeah, and we know that even though the LIV PGA battle goes on, and all this sort of, it's still about the four majors are the four Super Bowls. So golf, it starts with that, and we have the Ryder Cup, and then there are select PGA events that are, still amazing. I mean, you have the Tour Championship, the Memorial. There's some other ones too, but I think the PGA numbers have been great this year. They've been up a little bit. The Rory Masters thing is helping out. You had Justin Thomas back in the winner's circle. Everybody always has eyes on Scheffler. So the numbers for some of the other side tournaments have been pretty good. Let's see what these numbers draw for Quail Hollow. But I've been hearing a lot of stuff this past week about like the PGA and boo and this and that. I'm going, enough already with this. It's one of the majors out there in golf with an unreal field. The paychecks are huge. The courses are still great. They rotate around. It's no different than anything else. Who cares if it's the fourth best out of 4? It's one of the 4, and it's a big one as well. I mean, I don't know. I don't hear horse racing fans in Saratoga, bitching and moaning about the Travers, and it's not even one leg of the Triple Crown. So enough already with that. John, any last comments on the insurance world or golf here as we sign
just
off?
real quick. I was just wondering. So I heard the total purse for the PGA is 20 million. Is that correct?
I think it might be a little bit more than that, honestly.
More than that? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be, I can't wait to watch it this weekend. It'll be nice just sitting back. It's supposed to be a rainy weekend. So, you know what? It's just sitting back. Since I'm not playing golf, I might as well watch it.
Yeah, no kidding. Any last comments here on the insurance docket? You guys, obviously, one thing I love about you guys, call, somebody answers 24/7, 365. But any last minute notes here for people as we sign off?
No, just talk to your independent. Talk to your agent if it's an independent agent or not. Just talk to them. I'll leave you with this comment. There's 5 very important people and relationships that you need to maintain in your life, right? Besides your spouse, which is number 1. Your next one is either in no order. Your lawyer, your accountant, your banker, and your insurance agent.
And Joe Jr. No Joe Jr.
No Joe Jr. No Joe Jr. Your insurance agent, whoever that may be.
Okay. I got to rework my list then.
Yeah, I didn't put insurance agent number 1, but they should probably be in your top 3.
Got it. About 21.5 million on a couple of these reports that I just looked up. The winner's getting over 3 mil. So it's like, I don't know, man. The PGA Tour, the PGA Championship's fine. It's one of the 4, and
no question.
Sometimes the 4th one, you're still in that, and it's a major, for crying out loud. It's not like we're arguing for the John Deere Classic here. It's a major. CH Insurance is in your corner. They are a number 1 always at chinsurance.cc. John Sereno, thanks for going off the charts. Make sure you give CH a call every day, every week, month, year. Look at your policy, check them out online, and of course, providing information to those carriers. It's a secure, accurate, proper coverage way to get things going. Don't backtrack and call CH today. Off the Charts, brought to you by CH Insurance. Thanks a lot, John. Be well.
Thanks, Mike. Good seeing you.